All right, we'll have one more video. This will be short to wrap all this up and put everything together into your graph. So your example really said to find all the relative extrema, which we did in the video about the second derivative test, and the points of inflection, which we did in the video about concavity and points of inflection. And then it said to draw the graph. So now we're going to take our information, any points that are designated as ordered pairs should be plotted first. So I'll start with the maxes and mins. You have 0, 0, you have -2, -4, and +2, -4. Those are your maxes and mins. Then you now have these new points, your points of inflection. And I went ahead and got those decimal approximations on the screen for you. So -2 square root 3 over 3 is -1.2 for the x. And then for the y, -29 is -2.2. So estimating, you'd probably have a point about right here, and then symmetrical to that on the other side. And we want to be sure that we include those points when we draw the graph. Now, we have not yet put together whether the graph is increasing or decreasing, since in this unit or in this section of the unit, we're concentrating on concavity. So rather than thinking about whether it's decreasing or increasing, we're going to look at whether this graph is concave up or concave down. So from negative infinity to this blue dot at -2 square root 3 over 3, our graph is concave up. So we'll have to have it, and we also know that we have a minimum at -2, -4. So we're going to have this graph decreasing and then reaching this minimum point and then reaching this point of inflection. But at that point, you should start turning your pen or pencil so that instead of being concave up, you start to turn this graph to concave down. And it's going to stay concave down until you reach this next point of inflection. And then you need to start turning your pen or your pencil to have your graph be concave up, reaching a minimum, and then moving on from there. So this is another phase of graphing where we won't have everything put together just yet, but we're getting more and more information that we will eventually put all together. So you have concave up over here on the left, and it changes concavity right here to concave down, changes concavity again to concave up. So concave up here, concave down here. And that would be a complete problem. You will have to do pieces of this throughout your homework. So be sure to get started on your homework. Some of you might need to pick up copies of it, and I would be glad to meet you at school for you to pick up copies of the notes and of the homework, and hopefully you've checked that out in my Google Classroom announcement. Let me know if you need help. I'll be glad to meet with you.